data is the new oil pushing the world around.
Each person creates enormous amounts of data every day. We create the data that we want to create. Other data is like metadata that's not created intentionally.
It's hard to predict how many data is stored around the world.
With digitalization, the problem is that data is reachable by anybody.
These characteristics make it easier to modify.
So it's the complexity which is the problem, not the volume of data that we have.
The data brings power and the money.
Nothing in this world is 100% safe.
If security was a simple problem to solve, it would be solved decades ago.
Nobody thought about security.
We're dealing with malicious human attackers trying to cause some damage.
One laptop is compromised, then the whole network can be also compromised.
It is obvious that the numbers we are seeing are proving that cybercrime works.
Usually the motivation for the attackers is money.
Ransomware is not, I think, a technical threat, it's a business model, which was not really the case in the previous decades.
This is, let's say, the plague of today's cyber world.
It spread around the network and encrypted the files on laptops, computers, servers.
Companies which have, let's say, less than 500 employees are still seeing damages around 2 million euros per incident.
The problem is that awareness at the top management is not big enough.
We're talking here about organized crime.
We are like surveillance cameras, we are the alarms, and we are the security personnel. Now imagine bank robbery without these three things.
Security is a very complex project. You need a lot of experts.
An attacker needs to find only one problem in your defenses, but you need to defend all the possible problems that you might have.
Only humans can understand human behavior.
I think it's always better if you do it yourself.
Can they do it? It's another question. I think very hard.
It's a game that is constantly played by adversary and defender.
You need to detect all the things that are flying under the radar of the prevention.
You have to be certain, right? Because we're talking about cybercrime here.
The top dogs in a company, if things are explained to them properly, they would actually understand how this works.
Humans are the weakest link in a cybersecurity chain.